Willow Creek's park bench gleamed under dusk's orange glow, leaves crunching beneath me. I, Ellie, with brown hair and hazel eyes, sat in my gray hoodie, clutching a photo I'd found in Dad's drawer. Sam, my kind-faced father, smiled, in it. Younger, with a woman and 2 kids who weren't us. My heart sank. Dad's secret family? I whispered, but the twist gutted me. His face in the photo didn't age, frozen decades back, impossible. A chill hit as the bench creaked. Sam appeared, older but the same. Ellie, we need to talk, he said, voice trembling. The photo burned my hand. Was he immortal? Subscribe to our channel for more twists. I stood, shaking. Who are they? He sighed. Not who you think. The air warped, and I saw a second family flicker behind him. Ghostly, real. My home was breaking, and this hook was just the start. Willow Creek's dusk deepened, leaves swirling. I faced Sam on, the bench photo trembling in my grip. Who are they? I demanded, hazel eyes wide. He rubbed his face, aging yet timeless. A past I can't escape, he murmured. Twist. The photo shifted. His younger self blinked, alive in the image. I gasped, dropping it. The bench groaned as time looped. Dusk reset. Leaves fell again. What's happening? I cried. Sam's eyes glowed faintly. A curse binds me, he said. My mind reeled. Immortal Dad with a secret family, now trapped in a time glitch? I ran, heart pounding, but the park stretched. Endless. Mom's face flashed, angry, unaware. This wasn't just betrayal. It was unnatural. I'd confront him again, unravel this nightmare breaking our home. Willow Creek's park looped, dusk eternal. I, Ellie, stood by the bench, photo in hand, Sam's glowing eyes haunting. A curse? I snapped. He nodded, voice hollow. I made a deal to live forever for them. Twist. The photo's family stepped out, translucent, whispering my name. I stumbled back, gray hoodie snagging on the bench. Your sisters, Sam said, tears falling. Sisters. The air thickened. Mom appeared, yelling, "Where's Sam?" Then vanished. Time fractured. I saw our house crumble, rebuilt with strangers. My home was shattering across realities. I grabbed Sam. Fix this. He shook his head. It's too late. Leaves swirled, and a clock face hovered, hands spinning backward. I'd fight this curse. For Mom. For me. Willow Creek's bench creaked, dusk frozen. I clutched the photo. Sam's words. Your sisters. Echoing. The clock face spun, air shimmering. Too late? I yelled, hazel eyes blazing. He looked away, timeless. Twist. The translucent sisters grabbed my arms, cold, whispering, Stay. I screamed, yanking free, but the bench warped, wood turning to glass. They're echoes, Sam said, voice breaking. Echoes? I saw Mom again, now with a man who wasn't Sam, laughing in our house. My reality was slipping. I threw the photo. It burned midair, ash spelling, run. Run? The park twisted, trees bending unnaturally. I'd escape this curse, save my home, but how? Willow Creek's dusk warped, the bench now glass. I, Ellie, ran, leaves slicing my gray hoodie. Sam's voice chased me. You can't run. The ash, words, run, burned my mind. Twist. The park split. Half dusk, half dawn, a rift glowing between. My sister's echoes laughed. Choose. Choose. I saw Mom and Dawn, happy, but with that stranger. Dusk held Sam, pleading. My heart tore. 2 homes, 2 lives. I stepped toward dusk, but the rift pulled me in. I fell through light, landing in a mirrored Willow Creek. Sam stood there, younger, with the photo family, real now. Welcome, he said. My home was gone, replaced by this nightmare reality. Willow Creek's mirror version glowed, dusk eerie. I faced Sam, younger, with his other family. Welcome? I spat, gray hoodie torn. He smiled, but his eyes were sad. Twist, the woman, his other wife, hugged me, whispering, "You're ours." Ours? I pushed her away, heart racing. The kids, my sisters, giggled, but their shadows stretched, claw-like. "This isn't real," I said. Sam sighed. "It's as real as yours." The bench appeared, now stone, with my name carved on it. I touched it. Memories flooded. Me growing up here, not with Mom. My reality was rewritten. I'd fight this, reclaim my home, my truth. Willow Creek's mirror dusk hummed, the stone bench cold under me. I, Ellie, glared at Sam, his other family watching. "This isn't my life," I said, hazel eyes fierce. He nodded, younger face heavy. Twist. The sky cracked, revealing a void, stars bleeding into nothing. "The curse is breaking," Sam said. Breaking? The kids screamed, dissolving into light. The woman aged rapidly, then vanished. I grabbed Sam as the void pulled. "What's happening?" I cried. He whispered, "You're waking it." Waking. The bench shattered, and we fell into the void, landing in a third Willow Creek. Night now, Mom there, but she didn't see me. My home was slipping further, and I'd fight to get it back. Willow Creek's night was stark. The bench gone. I, Ellie, stood with Sam, Mom nearby but blind to us. "Why can't she see me?" I asked, voice shaking. Sam, older again, sighed. Twist. Mom turned, her eyes black voids, whispering, "Ellie's gone." Gone? My heart stopped. I was a ghost here. "The curse splits you," Sam said, glowing faintly. Splits? I saw myself in our house, laughing with Mom, but I wasn't me, just a shell. Leaves fell, turning to ash. I grabbed Sam. "Take me back." He shook his head. "You must choose." Choose again? The park rippled, showing two paths. One to Mom, one to the void. My home was fracturing, and I'd fight to be whole. Willow Creek's night pulsed, ash leaves falling. I faced Sam, Mom's void eyes haunting me. "Choose?" I snapped, gray hoodie heavy. He nodded, glowing. "Your reality, or theirs." Twist. The shell me in our house turned, smiling with my face but not my eyes, sharp, cruel. I froze. "That's not me," I whispered. Sam sighed. "The curse replaces." Replaces? The park split again, Mom's path bright, the void dark. I stepped toward Mom, but the shell me laughed. "You're nothing." Nothing? My hazel eyes burned with tears. I'd fight this imposter, reclaim my home, but the void whispered my name, tempting. I'd choose, no matter the cost. Willow Creek's night deepened, the split park glowing. I, Ellie, glared at the shell me in Mom's path, Sam beside me. "She's fake," I said, voice breaking. He nodded, timeless. Twist. The shell me stepped out, holding a mirror. My reflection showed no face. I screamed, dropping to my knees. "You're fading," Sam said, voice soft. Fading? The void path pulsed, whispering, "Come." I stood shaking, gray hoodie torn. Mom appeared, crying, "Ellie, where are you?" I ran to her, but the shell me blocked me, laughing. "She's mine," it said. Mine? I'd fight this curse, save Mom, reclaim my home, but the mirror's blank face haunted me. Willow Creek's night shimmered, the shell me blocking Mom. I, Ellie, faced her, mirror's blank reflection chilling me. Sam watched, glowing faintly. "Fight," he whispered. Twist. The shell me lunged, merging with me. I felt her memories, my life, but twisted, cruel. I gasped, hazel eyes wide, gray hoodie heavy. "Get out!" I screamed, pushing her essence out. She vanished, but Mom aged instantly, hair graying. "Time's cost," Sam said. Cost? I held Mom, crying, but she didn't know me. The void path grew louder. "Join us." I'd save Mom, reclaim my home, but at what price? The park trembled, a new rift forming. Willow Creek's night shook, a new rift glowing. I held Mom, now aged, Sam beside me. "What cost?" I demanded, tears falling. He looked away, timeless. Twist. The rift opened. A younger Sam stepped out, holding the photo, but I was in it, a child with his other family. "Another me," I whispered. Gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. The curse splits lives. Splits? I saw Mom fade, replaced by the other wife. My hazel eyes burned. I was in two worlds, two families. Choose one, younger Sam said. Choose? The void whispered. Louder, all. I'd fight to merge these lives, save Mom, rebuild my home. But the rift pulled me in. Willow Creek vanished, the rift swallowing me. I landed in a frozen dusk, the bench icy. Sam, both versions, stood there, the photo family real again. Choose? I spat, hazel eyes fierce. Older Sam sighed. One life. Twist. The bench melted, revealing a locked box engraved with Ellie. I opened it, a locket with Mom's picture, but her voice screamed, Don't! I dropped it, the ground splitting. The other family aged backward, becoming babies, then vanished. Time unravels, younger Sam said. Unravels? I'd save Mom, merge my lives, but the locket glowed, showing a new Willow Creek, daylight. Mom young again, unaware. I'd fight for her, no matter the cost. Willow Creek's daylight blinded me, the bench wooden again. I, Ellie, clutched the locket, Mom young, laughing nearby. Both Sams watched, timeless. She's safe, I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Twist. Mom turned, but her face was the other wife's, smiling cruelly. You chose wrong, she said, voice echoing. Wrong? The park darkened, dusk returning. The locket burned, showing me as a baby with the other family. You're theirs, older Sam said, fading. The bench cracked, and I fell through the ground, landing in a void where my sister's echoes waited, now solid. Welcome home, they said. I'd fight this lie, save Mom, reclaim my reality. Willow Creek's void pulsed, my sister's solid smiling. I, Ellie, stood, locket glowing, both Sams gone. This isn't home, I said, hazel eyes fierce. The Aboy sisters laughed. You're ours. Twist. The void morphed into our house, but mirrored. Mom was there, but as a child, playing with me. Ellie, she whispered, innocent. My heart broke. Time was folding. I grabbed the locket. It showed Sam making a deal with a shadow. Eternal life for family. The shadow hissed. Family? The sisters aged, becoming me. Reflections. We're you, they said. I'd merge these timelines, save Mom, but the house collapsed, pulling me into a new Willow Creek. Night again. Willow Creek's night returned, the bench shattered. I, Ellie, held the locket, child Mom's voice echoing. The sisters, my reflections, circled me. We're you? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Twist. The locket opened, revealing a key, etched with truth. I turned it in the air. The park froze, and a door appeared in the sky. Your way out, a reflection said, vanishing. Out? I stepped through, landing in a Willow Creek where Sam was a boy, playing with Mom as a girl. This is before, I realized, hazel eyes wide. They didn't see me, but the shadow from the locket watched, whispering, break it. I'd end this curse, save Mom, but the key burned, splitting the sky. Willow Creek's past glowed, young Sam and Mom playing, by the bench. I, Ellie, held the burning key, shadow whispering, break it. My reflections were gone, but their words lingered. Twist. The key snapped, and the park aged. Sam and Mom grew up instantly, kissing as teens. Stop, I yelled, but they didn't hear. The shadow laughed. You're rewriting. Rewriting? I saw our house form, then split. 2 homes, 2 families. My hazel eyes watered. I was erasing my life. The bench reappeared, now gold, with Ellie carved deeper. I touched it. Memories shifted. I was in both families now. I'd fight to fix this, save Mom. But the shadow grew, consuming the park. Willow Creek darkened, the shadow swallowing all. I stood by the gold bench, memories of 2 families clashing. Fix this? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. The shadow loomed. You can't. Twist. The bench spoke, my voice. Choose one. One? The park split again, 2 benches, 2 Sams, 2 moms. My hazel eyes darted. Left, my mom crying. Right, the other wife smiling. I ran left, but the shadow blocked me. Wrong. Wrong? The right bench glowed, showing me happy with the other family. No! I screamed, Key's heat fading. I'd save my mom, not this lie. But the shadow merged the benches, and I fell into a new Willow Creek. Dawn breaking. Willow Creek's dawn was cold, 1 bench remaining. I, Ellie, clutched the Key's pieces, shadow gone. 2 moms, 2 lives, my mind split. My mom, I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. Twist. The bench turned to ice, reflecting a 3rd Sam. Older, scarred, holding a new photo. Ellie, he said, voice broken. I tried to save you. Save? The photo showed me, dead in Mom's arms. I screamed, ice cracking. This isn't real, I yelled. He faded, whispering. It was. Was? The park reset to dusk, Mom appearing, normal, but her touch was cold. I'd fight this death, reclaim my life, but the Key glowed, showing another rift. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I held the Key, Mom's cold touch lingering. 3rd Sam's words, it was, haunted me. I'm alive, I said, gray hoodie torn. Twist. Mom spoke. You weren't. Weren't? The park trembled, and I saw my grave. Ellie. Died. My hazel eyes widened. I was a ghost. The Key pulsed, opening a rift. I stepped through, landing in a willow. Creek where Sam sat, alone, aged. You're back, he said, crying. Back? I saw Mom, alive, but mourning me. I'd fight this death, rewrite my fate, but the park whispered, stay dead. Willow Creek's dusk was heavy. Sam crying by the bench. I, Ellie, a ghost, held the Key. Mom mourning nearby. I'm back, I whispered, hazel eyes wide. He nodded, aged. Twist. The Key burned, and I became solid, alive again. But Mom screamed, you're dead. Dead? The park looped, dusk resetting. Sam grabbed me. The curse revived you. Revived. I saw my grave vanish, but the other family appeared. Solid. Angry. You stole him, the wife hissed. Stole? I ran, Key glowing, and the bench turned to sand, sinking. I'd save Mom, end this curse, but the park split into 4. Timelines now. Willow Creek's dusk fractured, 4 timelines glowing. I stood on sinking sand, Key in hand, other family glaring. Stole him? I snapped, gray hoodie heavy. Sam aged further. They're jealous. Twist. The timelines merged, but I split. 4 Ellies, each in a different park. We're you, they said, voices echoing. Me? I grabbed the Key, merging us, but pain seared. Memories of 4 lives clashed. Mom appeared in one timeline, the other wife in another. Choose, they all said. Choose? The bench reappeared, now crystal, reflecting all 4. I'd end this curse, save Mom, but the crystal shattered, pulling me into a void. Willow Creek's void pulsed, crystal shards floating. I, Ellie, held the Key, 4 lives in my head. Choose? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. The shards formed a new bench, glowing. Twist. The bench opened like a door, revealing a shadow. Sam, pure black, eyeless. I'm the curse, it, said voice mine. Mine? I screamed, Key burning, and the void showed Mom, happy, with the other family now. They're better, Shadow Sam hissed. Better? I lunged, Key piercing it. It screamed, dissolving. The park returned, dusk normal, but Mom was gone. I'd fight for her, end this nightmare, but the Key turned to dust, whispering, find her. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench wooden again. I, Ellie, stood, Key dust in my hand. Mom, gone. Find her? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam appeared, aged, eyes soft. Twist. The dust reformed into a map. Willow Creek, but with 5 parks, each marked Mom. 5? The curse hides her, Sam said, voice breaking. I ran to the first park, but it was empty. Only a note. You failed. Failed? My hazel eyes watered. The other family appeared, smiling. She's ours. I'd fight them, find Mom, but the map glowed, showing a 6th park, hidden. I'd go there, End this. Save my home. Willow Creek's dusk glowed, the map leading me. I, Ellie, ran, bench behind me, Sam following. 6th Park? I asked, hazel eyes fierce. He nodded. The curse's heart. Twist. The 6th Park. Appeared, but I was a child again, playing with Mom, Sam Young. Ellie? Mom laughed, unaware. I cried, gray hoodie gone. I was 5. The other family watched, frozen in time. Break it, Child Me said, handing me a toy key. Break? I smashed it. The park shattered, Mom aging back, screaming, Ellie! I was again. Comment. Ever lost a parent? I'd find her, end this curse, save our home. Willow Creek's dusk. Returned. The bench splintered. I, Ellie, held Mom, her scream echoing. Sam watched, aged, eyes wet. I'm here, I said, gray hoodie torn. Twist. Mom's eyes glowed. You're not mine, she hissed, becoming the other wife. Not. I stumbled back, hazel eyes wide. The park twisted, trees bleeding red. She's ours, the wife said, kids laughing. Sam grabbed me. Fight. The bench burned, and I saw Mom in the flames, real, crying. Ellie! I lunged through fire, grabbing her, but the park reset. Now midnight. I'd save her. End this nightmare. But the wife's laugh lingered. Willow Creek's midnight chilled me, the bench ash. I held Mom, real now, Sam beside us. Ellie? She whispered, eyes normal. I nodded, tears falling. Twist. The ash formed. A new photo, Sam, Mom, and me. But I had wings, glowing. Wings? The curse marked you, Sam said, voice breaking. Marked? The park lit up, dawn breaking, and my back burned. I felt wings sprout, invisible. Mom gasped, What are you? I flew up, hazel eyes wide, gray hoodie ripping. The other family appeared below, screaming, Monster! I'd save. Mom, end this curse. But my wings pulled me into a new rift. Willow Creek vanished, the rift glowing. I, Ellie, flew, wings heavy, Mom and Sam below. Monster? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. The rift dropped me in a stormy Willow Creek, bench floating. Twist. The storm spoke. You're the curse. Me? Lightning struck, showing me as a child, making a deal with the shadow, for Sam's life. I gasped, gray hoodie gone. I did this, I cried. Sam appeared. You saved me. Saved? The bench landed, and Mom appeared, young. Ellie, undo it. Undo? The storm raged, and I saw the other family begging. I'd fix this, save Mom. But the shadow returned, laughing. Willow Creek's storm roared, the bench creaking. I, Ellie, faced the shadow, wings burning. I'm the curse? I demanded, hazel eyes fierce. It nodded. Your wish. Twist. The shadow became Mom, smiling. You wanted us forever. Forever? I screamed, wings fading. Sam grabbed me. She's lying. The bench split, revealing a mirror. I had no reflection. No? You're nothing, Shadow Mom hissed. I smashed the mirror. The park reset, dusk again. Mom real, crying. Ellie, she whispered. I hugged her, gray hoodie torn, but the other family appeared, now with wings. I'd end this, save us, but they flew at me, snarling. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench whole. I held Mom, the winged family attacking. Ellie, Sam yelled, shielding us. Stop, I screamed, hazel eyes wide. Twist, my wings returned, glowing, and I blasted light, grounding them. They turned to ash, whispering, Free. Free? The bench glowed, and a new key appeared, golden. End it, Mom said, voice soft. I took it, but the park shook. Time, reversed, and I saw Sam making the deal, not me. You lied, I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. He nodded. To protect you. I'd use the key, save Mom, but the park split again, showing 2 skies. Willow Creek's dusk split, 2 skies glowing. I held the golden key, Sam's lie, to protect you, echoing. Mom clung to me, trembling. Twist. The skies merged, but the bench turned to liquid, swallowing us. We landed in a glass Willow Creek, reflections everywhere. "Where are we?" I asked, hazel eyes wide. Sam, aged, said, "The curse's core." "Core?" My reflection spoke. "You can't leave." "Can't?" I smashed the glass with the key. It shattered, revealing a new photo. Mom, pregnant, with Sam. But I was missing. "You weren't born," Sam whispered. I'd rewrite this, save Mom, but the glass reformed, trapping us. Willow Creek's glass world shimmered, the bench liquid. I, Ellie, held the key. Photo haunting. Me, unborn. "Not born?" I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam nodded. "The curse erased you." Twist. The glass cracked, and I saw Mom give birth, to the other kids, not me. My hazel eyes watered. I was a ghost of a life never lived. "Fix it!" I screamed, key glowing. The park melted, and we landed in a burning Willow Creek, flames forming the bench. Mom appeared, young. "Ellie, live." "Lev?" I stabbed the key into the flames. They parted, showing a new timeline. Me, born, happy. I'd take it, save us, but the flames roared back. Willow Creek burned, the bench in flames. I, Ellie, held the key, new timeline glowing. Me, born. "Live?" I whispered. Hazel eyes fierce. Mom nodded. "You can." Twist. The flames formed the shadow, now a child crying, "Don't leave me." Me? I froze. My unborn self, the curse's root. Sam grabbed me. "Don't listen." The bench exploded, and we fell into a snowy Willow Creek, ice bench gleaming. The child shadow followed. "Stay." Stay? I saw Mom, happy with me in the new timeline, but the shadow child aged, becoming me. I'd end this, save Mom, but the ice cracked, pulling me under. Willow Creek's snow chilled me, the ice bench breaking. I fell through, key in hand, shadow me following. "Stay?" I whispered, gray hoodie frozen. She nodded. "We're one." Twist. The ice became a mirror lake, reflecting two lives. Me with Mom, me with the other family. "Choose," Shadow Me said, merging with me. I gasped, hazel eyes wide, memories clashing. Sam appeared. "Don't." The lake froze, bench, reappearing, now diamond. I saw Mom in both lives, happy, but in one, I was dead. "No," I whispered, key burning. I'd merge these lives, save Mom, but the diamond bench shattered, splitting the lake. Willow Creek's lake split, the diamond bench gone. I, Ellie, stood, key burning, two lives in my mind. "Merge," I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. Sam nodded. "You can." Twist. The lake rose, forming a wave. Mom's face in it, screaming, "Ellie, stop!" "Stop!" The wave crashed, and I saw the other family drowning, begging, "Save us!" Save? My heart tore. I was killing them. The bench reformed, now wood, but bloody. "Balance," Sam said, voice breaking. "Balance." I stabbed the key into the wave. It parted, showing one timeline. Mom, me, no others. I'd save her, end this. But the wave whispered, "You'll pay." Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench bloody. I, Ellie, held the key, one timeline glowing, Mom and me. "Pay?" I whispered, gray hoodie stained. Sam sighed, "Always a cost." Twist. The blood on the bench formed words. "Your life." My life? My hazel eyes widened. I aged instantly, hair graying. "No!" Mom screamed, appearing, young. I touched her, but my hand crumbled to dust. "You're fading," Sam said, crying. Fading? The park looped, dusk resetting, but I was a ghost again. I'd save Mom, even if it cost me. But the key glowed, showing a new rift, my chance to live. Willow Creek's dusk looped, the bench clean. I, Ellie, a ghost, held the key, rift glowing. Mom cried, "Ellie, don't!" Sam watched, aged, silent. Twist. The rift opened. I stepped through, becoming solid, but in a Willow Creek where I was the other wife, Sam, my husband. "What?" I gasped, hazel eyes wide, gray hoodie gone. "You're her," Sam said, young, kissing me. Her? I saw. My kids, my sisters playing, but Mom appeared, screaming, "Thief! Thief!" I ran, key burning, and the bench appeared, now stone, with Mom carved. I'd escape this life, save my mom, but the park twisted, night falling. Willow Creek's night was heavy, the stone bench cold. I, Ellie, in the other wife's body, held the key. Mom's scream, "Thief!" echoing. Sam, my husband, chased me. Twist. The bench sank, and I fell into a void where Mom stood, holding a baby. Me. "You stole her," she said, eyes black. Stole? I reached for baby me, but she vanished, and I was myself again, gray hoodie back. "I'm here," I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. The void formed a new bench, glowing, and Sam appeared. "You can't have both." Both. I'd save Mom, end this, but the void closed, trapping me. Willow Creek's void pulsed, the glowing bench floating. I, Ellie, held the key, Sam's words, "Can't have both," echoing. "Mom," I whispered, hazel eyes burning. The void laughed. "Choose." Twist. The bench split, revealing 2 keys, one gold, one black. "Life or death," the void said. I grabbed the gold, but it turned to sand, and Mom appeared, dying. "Ellie, help! Help?" I took the black key. The void became Willow Creek, dawn, Mom alive, but Sam was gone. "Where's Dad?" I asked, gray hoodie heavy. Mom cried, "Dead." Dead? I'd save him too, but the black key burned, opening a new rift. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held the black key, Mom crying, "Dead." "Sam?" I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. "Years ago." Twist. The key pulsed and Sam appeared, alive, young, but translucent. "I'm here," he said, smiling. "Here?" The park darkened, dusk again, and the other family returned, solid, angry. "You killed him," the wife hissed, lunging. I dodged, key burning, and the bench turned to glass, reflecting me with Sam's eyes. "You're his," Mom whispered, fading. His? I'd merge these lives, save them all, but the glass shattered, pulling me into a new timeline. Willow Creek's dusk. Return, the bench gone. I, Ellie, held the black key, Sam translucent, other family attacking. "His?" I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Mom faded. "Yes." Twist. The key exploded, and I saw Sam's deal, trading my life for his immortality. "Me?" I screamed, hazel eyes fierce. Sam nodded. "To save you." Save? The park reformed, bench now steel, and I saw myself in the other family, happy. But Mom was a ghost. "Ellie," she whispered, "fix it." Fix? I touched the steel. It melted, showing a new Willow Creek, midday, both families alive. But I was missing. I'd rewrite this, save us. But the park shook, splitting again. Willow Creek's midday blinded me, the bench steel. I, Ellie, was missing in this timeline, both families happy. "Fix?" I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam, solid, appeared. "You can." Twist. The bench turned to light, and I became light too, floating above, seeing my absence heal them. "No!" I screamed, hazel eyes glowing. I reformed, landing in a rainy Willow Creek, bench wooden, but Mom and the other wife were friends laughing. "Where am I?" I asked, appearing. They screamed, "Ghost!" Ghost? I touched the bench. It burned, showing me as a baby, stolen by the shadow. I'd reclaim my place, save us, but the rain turned to blood. Willow Creek's rain bled, the bench scorched. I, Ellie, stood, Mom and the other wife screaming, "Ghost!" "I'm real," I said, hazel eyes fierce. Sam appeared. "Not here." Twist. The blood rain formed a new photo, me, a baby, with a shadow, smiling. "You're hers," Sam said, voice breaking. "Hers?" The park froze, and the shadow appeared, holding baby me. "Mine," it hissed, vanishing. Mom cried, "Ellie." I ran, gray hoodie soaked, and the bench turned to bone, whispering, "Find her." Find. I saw a new Willow Creek, dusk, where I was the shadow, watching Sam. I'd end this, save Mom. But I was the curse now. Willow Creek's dusk glowed, the bone bench creaking. I, Ellie, was the shadow, watching Sam, Mom crying nearby. I'm the curse? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Sam nodded. Always were. Twist. The bone bench shattered, and I became myself again, but my hands glowed black. Shadow hands. No! I screamed, gray hoodie burning. Mom grabbed me. Fight it! The park split, showing two shadows, me and the original. You stole me, I hissed, lunging. It laughed. You wanted this. Wanted? I saw my baby self, wishing for Sam's life. I'd end this, save Mom, but the shadows merged, pulling me into a void. Willow Creek's void hummed, shadows merged. I, Ellie, stood, hands black, bench floating, bone white. Wanted? I whispered, gray hoodie gone. Mom appeared. You didn't. Twist. The void formed a new park, but I was Sam, making the deal, feeling Ellie's wish. I'm you, I gasped, hazel eyes in Sam's face. The shadow laughed. Always. The bench reformed, now crystal, and I was Ellie again. But Mom was the shadow, smiling. End it. End? I touched the crystal. It showed one timeline. Me, Mom, Sam, happy. I'd take it, save us. But the shadow Mom lunged. Not yours. I'd fight her, reclaim my home. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the crystal bench glowing. I, Ellie, faced Shadow Mom. Not yours? I snapped, hazel eyes fierce. She hissed, never. Twist. The crystal turned to water, and I drowned, landing in a Willow Creek where I was Mom, holding baby Ellie, Sam smiling. No, I whispered, gray hoodie back. I was Ellie again, but baby me glowed, whispering, fix us. Fix? The park darkened, night falling, and the other family appeared as shadows now. You failed. Failed. I touched the water bench. It froze, showing Sam's deal breaking. I'd save Mom, end this, but the shadows attacked, pulling me under. Willow Creek's night froze, the water bench ice. I, Ellie, fought the shadows, baby me's words. Fix us, echoing. Failed? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam appeared, not yet. Twist, the ice melted, revealing a new key, etched with home. I grabbed it, and the park became our house, but upside down. Ellie? Mom called, hanging from the ceiling. I ran, hazel eyes wide, but the other family appeared, normal. She's ours. Ours? I turned the key. The house flipped. Mom, falling into my arms, but the other family aged, screaming, You're killing us. I'd save Mom, end this, but the house collapsed, reforming the park. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I held Mom, the other family's screams fading. Killing? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. Sam appeared. It's the cost. Twist, the bench turned to ash, and I saw the other family, reborn as babies, adopted by Mom. What? I gasped, gray hoodie torn. The curse rewrites, Sam said, fading. Rewrites? Mom smiled. They're ours now. Ours? The park glowed, dawn breaking, and I saw myself, happy, with new siblings. No, I whispered, key burning. I'd keep my life, save Mom, but the dawn darkened, and the shadow returned. You can't. Willow Creek's dawn darkened, the bench ash. I, Ellie, faced the shadow, Mom with new kids, my old sisters. Can't? I snapped, hazel eyes fierce. It laughed. Never. Twist. The ash formed a new bench, but it was me, carved as a statue, screaming. You're trapped, the shadow hissed. Trapped? I touched my statue self. It crumbled, and I was inside, unable to move. Mom cried, Ellie! Sam appeared. Break free! I focused, key glowing, and the statue shattered, park resetting to dusk. I'd save Mom, end this curse. But the shadow grew, swallowing the park again. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, stood, shadow looming, Mom crying. Break free? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam nodded. You can. Twist. The shadow became a mirror, showing me as the other wife again, but with Mom's eyes. We're one, it said, merging with me. I screamed, hazel eyes wide, feeling her pain, my pain. No, I pushed it out, and the park split. 2 benches, 2 moms. Choose, Sam said, fading. Comment. Ever faced a betrayal? I'd save my mom, end this, but the mirror reformed, showing a new Willow Creek. Midnight. Willow Creek's midnight glowed, 2 benches standing. I, Ellie, faced 2 moms, mirror behind me. Choose, I whispered, hazel eyes burning. The mirror laughed. Both die. Twist. The benches turned to fire, and both moms burned, screaming, Ellie. I ran. Gray hoodie singed, but the fire formed a new key, etched with sacrifice. 1 life, the mirror said, vanishing. I grabbed the key, and the park reset. Dusk again. 1 mom alive. Mine. Ellie? She whispered, scared. Sam appeared. You chose. Chose? I'd save her, end this, but the other mom's scream echoed, haunting me. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench wooden. I held Mom, other mom's scream lingering. Chose? I whispered, gray hoodie scorched. Sam nodded. For now. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and Mom became stone too, whispering, Save me. Save? I touched her, and the park became a desert Willow Creek, sand bench glowing. Ellie, Stone Mom's voice echoed. The other family appeared, as sand figures. You killed her. Killed? I screamed, key burning, and the sand parted, showing Mom, alive, in a new park. I'd save her, end this curse, but the sand figures lunged, pulling me under. Willow Creek's desert burned, the sand bench sinking. I, Ellie, fought the sand figures. Mom's voice, save me, echoing. Killed? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. The figures hissed. Yes. Twist. The sand became glass, and I saw Mom trapped inside, banging. Ellie! I smashed it with the key, but she shattered, reforming as the other wife, laughing. Fooled you. Fooled. I screamed, gray hoodie heavy, and the park reset. Dusk again, real Mom crying, Don't trust. Trust. Sam appeared. She's right. I'd save Mom, end this nightmare. But the glass reformed, showing a new timeline. Me, alone. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held Mom, glass timeline glowing. Me, alone. Trust? I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. Sam nodded. Never the curse. Twist. The bench turned to water, and Mom drowned, gasping. Ellie. I dove in, key burning, but the water became a new park. Willow Creek, dawn, Mom alive, but blind. Ellie? She whispered, reaching. I hugged her, gray hoodie soaked, but the other family appeared, blind too. You cursed us. Cursed? I saw the shadow in Mom's eyes, smiling. I'd end this, save her. But the dawn darkened, and the shadow spoke. You're mine. Willow Creek's dawn darkened, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held blind Mom, shadow in her eyes. Mine? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. The shadow laughed. Always. Twist. The bench turned to air, and we floated, Mom whispering. See me? See? My hazel eyes glowed, and I saw her past. Sam's deal, my wish, the shadow's birth. I made you, I gasped. The other family floated too. End it. End? I focused, key burning, and the park landed, dusk again, Mom's sight back. Ellie, she cried, hugging me. I'd save her. But the shadow reformed, now a child again. Don't leave. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I held Mom, shadow child crying. Don't leave. I made you? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. Your wish. Twist. The bench turned to light, and the shadow child became me, holding a doll. Stay, she begged, merging with me. I gasped, gray hoodie glowing, feeling her fear, my fear. No, I screamed, pushing her out. The park split, showing 2 futures, Mom with me or with the other family. Choose, Sam said, appearing. I'd save Mom, end this. But the light bench burned, and the futures merged, violently. Willow Creek's dusk shook, futures merging. Ellie stood, light bench burning, Mom beside me. Choose? I whispered, gray hoodie singed. Sam sighed. You did. Twist. The merged future formed a new park, Willow Creek, midday. But I was the other wife again, raising my sisters, as daughters. No, I screamed, hazel eyes wide, key burning. Mom appeared. Ellie, come back. I ran, but the park looped, and I was myself, bench wooden, sisters gone. They're erased, Sam said, fading. Erased? I'd save Mom, keep my life, but the park darkened, and the shadow child returned. You can't. Willow Creek's midday faded, dusk returning. I, Ellie, stood by the wooden bench, sisters erased. Can't? I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. The shadow child laughed. Never. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and I turned to stone too, whispering, Mom. Mom appeared, crying, Ellie. She touched me. I broke free, but the park became a void, bench floating. You're free, shadow child said, vanishing. Free? I saw Mom, alone in our house, happy, but Sam was a ghost now. Dad? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. He smiled. I'm gone. I'd save Mom, end this, but the void closed, trapping me again. Willow Creek's void pulsed, the bench floating. I, Ellie, saw Sam, a ghost, Mom happy in our house. Gone? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. He nodded. For you. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting a new timeline. Me, Mom, no Sam, but I was pregnant. What? I gasped, gray hoodie gone. I was older, Mom smiling. You're a mom. Mom? The void laughed. The curse moves. Moves. I touched the glass. It shattered. And I was again. Park dusk. Sam solid. Don't trust it, he said. I'd save Mom, end this, but the timeline lingered, haunting me. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, faced Sam. Future timeline. Me, a mom, echoing. Don't trust, I whispered, hazel eyes wide. He nodded. Never. Twist. The bench turned to sand, and the park became a beach. Willow Creek, but tropical. Ellie, Mom called, swimming, happy. I ran, gray hoodie heavy, but the water turned black, and the other family rose. You stole her. Stole? I dove in, key burning, and the beach reset to dusk. Mom safe. But the other family's voices lingered. We're alive. Alive? I'd end this curse, save Mom. But the sand whispered. Not yet. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held Mom, other families' voices. Alive. Echoing. Not yet, I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam appeared. They're back. Twist. The bench turned to ice, and the other family appeared, frozen inside, screaming, Free us! Free? I touched the ice. It melted, and they aged backward, becoming babies again, crying. Ellie, Mom whispered. Help them. Help? My hazel eyes watered. I was their sister. I hugged them, key glowing, and the park reset. Dawn, baby's gone. Mom smiling. I'd save her, end this, but the ice reformed, showing a new shadow. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, stood, baby's gone. Mom smiling. Help? I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. A new shadow loomed. You can't. Twist. The shadow became Sam, but with my face. I'm your wish. Wish! I screamed, gray hoodie heavy, and the bench turned to fire, burning Sam me. Stop! I yelled, key burning. The fire parted, showing Mom, the other wife, and me. All sisters now laughing. What? I gasped. Park dusk again. We're one, they said, merging with me. I'd end this curse, save Mom, but I felt their lives, overwhelming me. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, felt Mom and the other wife inside me. One being. One? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Sam appeared. The curse binds. Twist. The bench turned to light, And I split. 3 Ellies, each a sister. Were you? They said, voices echoing. I screamed. Key burning, merging us. But the park became a void, bench floating. You can't leave, the void hissed. Leave? I saw Mom, alone, crying. Ellie. I focused, key glowing, and the void opened. Park dusk, Mom safe. I'd save her and this. But the void whispered. Forever. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I held Mom. Void's whisper. Forever. Lingering. Save? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam appeared. You can. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and Mom turned to stone again, but her eyes glowed. I'm the curse. Curse? I screamed, hazel eyes fierce, and the stone shattered, revealing the shadow laughing. Fooled you. Fooled? The park split, showing 2 moms, one real, one shadow. Choose, Sam said, fading. I ran to the real mom, key burning. But the shadow mom lunged. Mine! I'd save her, end this. Willow Creek's night chilled me, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, faced shadow mom, real mom beside me. Mine? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. Shadow mom hissed. Always. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me as the shadow, smiling cruelly. No, I screamed, gray hoodie heavy, smashing the glass. The park reset, dusk, shadow mom gone, but real mom aged, whispering, I'm fading. Fading? Sam appeared. The curse takes. Takes? I held her, key glowing, and the park glowed. Dawn. Mom young again, but blind. I'd save her, end this, but the glass reformed, showing my shadow self. Willow Creek's dawn returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held blind Mom, my shadow, self in the glass. Fading? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam sighed. Yes. Twist. The glass shattered, and my shadow self stepped out. I'm the real Ellie. Real? I screamed, hazel eyes wide, lunging, but she vanished, and the park became a mirrored Willow Creek, benches everywhere. Ellie! Mom called, lost in reflections. I ran, key burning, but each bench showed a different me. Happy, sad, dead. Choose, Sam whispered, fading. I'd save Mom, end this, but the mirrors closed, trapping me. Willow Creek's mirrors gleamed, the bench endless. I, Ellie, searched for Mom, key burning. Choose, I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. Sam's voice echoed, one life. Twist. The mirrors formed a maze, and I saw Mom, but as a child, playing with me as a baby. Ellie, she laughed unaware. I cried, gray hoodie heavy, but the maze shifted, and I was the child Mom, holding baby me. No, I gasped, key, glowing. I was Ellie again, park dusk, Mom adult crying. You're back. Back? I'd save her, end this curse. But the maze returned, mirrors whispering. Stay. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench wooden. I held Mom. Mirrors. Whisper, stay, lingering. Back? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. She nodded. Always. Twist. The bench turned to ice, and Mom froze, whispering, break me. Break? I smashed the ice with the key, but she became the other wife, laughing. Fooled again. Fooled? I screamed, hazel eyes wide, and the park reset. Night. Real Mom safe, but the other wife's voice lingered. I'm her. Her? Sam appeared. Don't listen. I'd save Mom, end this nightmare, but the ice reformed, showing a new timeline. Me, dead again. Willow Creek's night chilled me, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, held Mom, other wife's voice. I'm her, echoing. Dead? I whispered, hazel eyes burning. Sam nodded. A lie. Twist. The bench turned to fire, and I saw my death, hit by a car, Sam crying. My fault. Fault? I screamed, key burning, and the fire parted, showing Mom alive, but with the other family happy. No, I yelled, gray hoodie singed. I touched the fire. It reset, dusk, Mom safe, but Sam aged. I caused it. Caused. I'd save Mom, End this, but the fire whispered, "You'll die too." Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench, wooden. I, Ellie, faced Sam. "Caused?" I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. He nodded. "My deal." Twist. The bench turned to sand, and I saw Sam's deal, trading my life for his, but I lived. A glitch. Glitch? I gasped, hazel eyes wide. The sand parted, showing Mom, happy with me, but I was fading. "Ellie," she cried. I touched the sand. It reset. Dawn. Mom's safe. But I was a ghost again. "No," I whispered, key glowing. I'd save her, end this curse. But the sand reformed, whispering, "One life left." Willow Creek's dawn glowed. The bench, wooden. I, Ellie, a ghost, held the key. Mom safe. "One life," I whispered, hazel eyes fierce. Sam appeared. "Yours." Twist. The bench turned to light, and I became solid. But the park split. 2 timelines, 2 Ellies. "We're you," the other Ellie said, smiling. I merged with her, key burning, and the park became one. Dusk. Mom crying. "Ellie!" I hugged her, gray hoodie torn, but Sam vanished. "My time," he whispered. Time? I'd save Mom, rebuild our home. But the light lingered, whispering, "Not over." Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I held Mom. Sam gone. Lights whisper. Not over. Lingering. "Time?" I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Mom nodded. "He's free." Twist. The bench turned to stone, and Sam's voice echoed, "I'm here." Here? A new rift opened, and Sam stepped out, young. I broke it. Broke? My hazel eyes widened. The curse was gone. Mom smiled. "We're whole." Whole? The park glowed, dawn, but the other family appeared. "We're free too." Free? I'd saved them all, rebuilt our home, but the rift pulsed, showing a new shadow. Willow Creek's dawn returned, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, faced the other family, rift pulsing. "Free?" I whispered, hazel eyes wide. They nodded. "Thanks." Twist. The rift formed a new bench, and I saw myself, with a child, Mom old, happy. "Future?" I gasped, gray hoodie torn. Sam appeared. "Your new life." Life? The park reset, dusk, Mom young again. Ellie, Lev. Live? I hugged her, key fading, but the other family aged. "We're leaving." Leaving? I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the future me whispered, "Keep going." Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I held Mom, future me's whisper, "Keep going," echoing. Leaving? I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. The other family nodded, fading. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me. With wings again. "You're free," I said to myself, smiling. Free? My hazel eyes glowed, wings fading, and the park became midday. Mom laughing. "Ellie, look." I saw kids playing, my new siblings, from the other family, now ours. Ours, I whispered, key gone. I'd rebuilt our home, but the glass showed a new shadow, small. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, watched my siblings. Mom happy. Ours, I whispered, gray hoodie torn. She nodded. Family. Twist. The small shadow became a butterfly, landing on the bench, whispering, "Thank you." Thank? My hazel eyes widened. It was the curse, freed. The park reset, dusk, and Sam appeared, young. "I'm back." Back? Mom cried. "Sam!" I hugged them. Wings gone, home whole. Comment, ever rebuilt a family? I'd ended the curse. But the butterfly fluttered, showing a new park. Dawn. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Sam and Mom, butterfly fluttering. Back? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Sam nodded. Forever. Twist. The bench turned to light, and the butterfly became a child. Me, smiling. You saved us. Saved? I hugged her. Gray hoodie heavy, and the park became dawn. Mom and Sam young. Ellie, live. Live. My siblings appeared, laughing. Sister, I cried. Home whole, curse gone. I'd rebuilt everything. but the light bench glowed, whispering, "One more." One? I'd finish this for us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, stood with family, lights whisper, "One more." Lingering. "One?" I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam smiled. "Your piece." Twist. The bench turned to water, and I saw myself, writing a book. Dad's secret. Book? My hazel eyes glowed. I was healing. The park reset, dusk, Mom reading my book. "Ellie, I'm proud." Proud? I hugged her, siblings playing, Sam watching. "You did it." Did? I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the water reflected a new me, stronger, ready. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, my book in her hands. "Proud?" I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. "Always." Twist. The bench turned to stone, and my book glowed, pages turning to light. "Share," they whispered. Share? The park became midday, and I saw kids reading my book, inspired. Ellie helped us. "Helped?" I cried, gray hoodie heavy, siblings, hugging me. "You're amazing." "Amazing?" Sam smiled. "Your story heals." Heals? I'd rebuilt our home, but the light pages flew, showing a new future. Bright. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, watched kids read my book, siblings hugging me. "Heals?" I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. "Yes." Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me, speaking at a festival. My story saved us. Festival? My hazel eyes glowed. I was thriving. The park reset, dusk, Mom and Sam clapping. "Ellie, you're strong." Strong? I hugged them. Book gone, home whole. I'd ended the curse, rebuilt us, but the glass showed a new shadow. Butterfly again. "Thank you," it whispered, flying away. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family, butterfly gone. "Thank you," I whispered. Hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. "You're free." Twist. The bench turned to light, and I saw myself, with wings flying. "I'm whole," past me said, vanishing. Whole. The park became dawn, siblings playing, Sam and Mom laughing. "Ellie, join us." Join? I ran, gray hoodie torn, feeling light, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the light bench glowed, whispering, "Live now." Lev? I'd do that for us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, played with siblings, family laughing. "Live?" I whispered, gray hoodie heavy. Sam nodded. "Yes." Twist. The bench turned to water, and I saw myself, with a child. "Mommy," she said, hugging me. Child? My hazel eyes watered. I was a mom. The park reset, dusk, Mom smiling. "Ellie, you'll be great." Great? I hugged her, siblings cheering. Sister, I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the water reflected a new me, older, wiser, ready for more. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, future me a mom. "Great?" I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. "Always." Twist. The bench turned to stone, and a new butterfly landed, whispering, "You're enough." Enough? The park became midday, and I saw myself, painting the bench. "For family," I said, smiling. "Painting?" My siblings clapped. "Ellie, it's beautiful." Beautiful? Sam hugged me. "You heal us." Heal? I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the butterfly flew, showing a new dawn. Peaceful. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, painted, family clapping. "Heal?" I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. "Yes." Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me. Teaching kids. Ellie's story, I said, smiling. Teaching. My hazel eyes glowed. I was inspiring. The park reset, dusk, Mom and siblings proud. "Ellie, you're amazing." Amazing. I hugged them, painting done, home whole. I'd ended the curse, rebuilt us, but the glass showed a new butterfly. Keep going, it whispered, flying away. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family, butterfly gone. Keep going, I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. Always. Twist. The bench turned to light, and I saw myself, with wings again. I'm free, I said, flying, vanishing. Free? The park. Became dawn. Sam and Mom laughing. Ellie, live. Live? My siblings hugged me. Sister, I cried, gray hoodie heavy, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the light bench glowed, whispering, You're enough. Enough? I'd live that, for us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, hugged siblings, family whole. Enough? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to water and I saw myself, writing again. My home, the book said. Mom old, smiling. Book? My hazel eyes, watered. I was legacy. The park reset, dusk, Mom young. Ellie, you're forever. Forever? I hugged her, siblings playing. Sister! I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse. But the water reflected a new me. Older, at peace. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, future me at peace. Forever? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and a butterfly landed, whispering, You've won. Won? The park became midday, and I saw myself, with friends. Ellie's story helped, they said, laughing. Helped? My siblings clapped. Sister, you're amazing! Amazing, Sam smiled. You're enough. Enough? I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the butterfly flew, showing a new dawn, bright. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench, wooden. I, Ellie, laughed with friends, siblings proud. Enough? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me. With grandkids. Grandma Ellie, they said, hugging me. Grandkids? My hazel eyes glowed. I was legacy. The park reset, dusk, Mom and Sam smiling. Ellie, you're whole. Whole? I hugged them, friends gone, home solid. I'd ended the curse, rebuilt us, but the glass showed a new butterfly. Live, it whispered, flying away. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family, butterfly gone. Live? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to light, and I saw myself, with wings. I'm enough, I said, flying, vanishing. Enough? The park became dawn. Siblings playing. Sam and Mom laughing. Ellie, join us. Join? I ran, gray hoodie heavy, feeling whole, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the light bench glowed, whispering, You're free. Free? I'd live that. For us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, played with siblings, family laughing. Free, I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to water, and I saw myself, with family. Ellie's legacy, they said, smiling. Legacy? My hazel, eyes watered. I was remembered. The park reset, dusk, Mom young. Ellie, you're enough. Enough? I hugged her, siblings cheering. Sister. I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the water reflected a new me, at peace, ready to rest. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, future me at peace. Enough? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and a butterfly landed, whispering, You're whole. Whole. The park became midday, and I saw myself, with a child. Mommy, she said, hugging me. Child? My siblings clapped. Sister, you're amazing. Amazing? Sam smiled. You've won. Won? I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the butterfly flew, showing a new dawn. Final. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, hugged my child, siblings proud. Won, I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me. Alone, smiling. I lived, I said, fading. Lived? My hazel eyes glowed. I was done. The park reset. Dusk. Mom and Sam crying. Ellie, you're forever. Forever? I hugged them. Child gone. Home whole. I'd ended the curse, rebuilt us, but the glass showed a new butterfly. Rest, it whispered, flying away. Willow. Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family. Butterfly gone. Rest? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to light, and I saw myself, with wings. I'm whole, I said, flying, vanishing. Whole. The park became dawn, siblings playing, Sam and Mom laughing. Ellie live. Live? I hugged them, gray hoodie heavy, feeling free, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the light bench glowed, whispering, You're done. Done? I'd rest. For us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, hugged family, lights whisper. Done. Lingering. Rest? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to water, and I saw myself, with family. Ellie's story, they said, crying. Story? My hazel eyes watered. I was gone. The park reset, dusk, Mom young. Ellie, you're enough. Enough? I hugged her, siblings playing. Sister! I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the water reflected a new me, at peace, fading away. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, future me fading. Enough? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and a butterfly landed, whispering, You're free. Free? The park became midday, and I saw myself, with family. Ellie helped us, they said, smiling. Helped? My siblings clapped. Sister, you're amazing. Amazing? Sam smiled. You've lived. Lived? I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the butterfly flew, showing a new dawn, final. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench, wooden. I, Ellie, watched family, siblings proud. Lived? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me, smiling. I'm done, I said, vanishing. Done? My hazel eyes glowed. I was at peace. The park reset, dusk. Mom and Sam crying, Ellie, you're forever. Forever. I hugged them, family whole, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the glass showed a new butterfly. Goodbye, it whispered, flying away. Willow Creek's dusk returned, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family, butterfly gone. Goodbye, I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to light, and I saw myself. With wings. I'm free, I said, flying, vanishing. Free? The park became dawn. Siblings playing, Sam and Mom laughing. Ellie, rest. Rest? I hugged them. Gray hoodie heavy, feeling whole, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the light bench glowed, whispering, You're enough. Enough? I'd rest for us. Willow Creek's dawn glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, hugged family, lights whisper. Enough, lingering. Rest? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to water, and I saw myself, writing, Dad's secret, smiling. I healed. Healed? My hazel eyes watered. I was legacy. The park reset, dusk, Mom young. Ellie, you're forever. Forever? I hugged her, siblings playing. Sister. I'd rebuilt our home, ended the curse, but the water reflected a new me, at peace, ready to go. Willow Creek's dusk settled, the bench solid. I, Ellie, held Mom, future me at peace. Forever? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. She nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to stone, and a butterfly landed, whispering, You've won. Won? The park became midday, and I saw myself, with family. Ellie's story, they said, smiling. Story? My siblings clapped. Sister, you're amazing. Amazing. Sam smiled. You're done. Done? I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the butterfly flew, showing a new dawn. Final. Willow Creek's midday glowed, the bench wooden. I, Ellie, watched family, siblings proud. Done? I whispered, gray hoodie torn. Sam nodded. Yes. Twist. The bench turned to glass, reflecting me, with wings. I'm whole, I said, flying, vanishing. Whole. The park reset, dusk, Mom and Sam smiling. Ellie, you're enough. Enough? I hugged them, family whole, curse gone. I'd rebuilt our home, shared my story, but the glass showed a new butterfly. Rest now, it whispered, flying away. Willow Creek's dusk returned the bench solid. I, Ellie, held family. Butterfly gone. Rest? I whispered, hazel eyes wide. Mom smiled. Yes. I hugged them, gray hoodie heavy, home whole. Sam nodded. You've won. Siblings laughed. Sister. The park glowed, dawn, bench, wooden, curse gone. I'd shared my story, healed us. Comment, ever healed a betrayal? Subscribe for more. I, Ellie, stood by the bench, wings gone, family laughing. Ellie, you're enough. Enough. I'd rebuilt our home, ended this, at peace, forever.